Hi everyone, how are you all? Hope you are all doing well. Today I am sharing an Ogoo recipe with you. We used to call it Agoo, but some people also call it Ogoo. It is not very popular as some of our Ghanaian meals. This one is made with Cocoyam. So what the local woman used to do, actually, where I lived as a little girl, there was only one woman that used to sell this, and I used to walk about a mile or so just to get it. Just that one woman. And if it wasn't for her, I probably would have never tasted a ball. And one thing that I like about it is that they do it fresh. So whilst you are there, I remember whilst I was there, the woman will be making it. So she'll be roasting the cocoyam whilst we were there. And after she roasts it, she will like take off the skin and then mash it with some really fresh green peppers and some granules and avocado. Oh, it was so good. So I am sharing that with you, but I made a few mistakes. Okay, it is actually my first time trying this on my own, and I was a little girl, and actually I just tried to remember how the woman used to make it, and I made a few mistakes. So I am going to share these mistakes that I made with you so you don't make those mistakes that I made. So the first one is I used a lot of onions. The onions here, I live in the UK, the onions here are a little bit bitter compared to the Ghanaian ones. So if you're on this part of the world, sure that you don't use a lot of onions as I did. If you're gonna use onions, I would say use the spring onion, which is not as it's a little bit milder than the regular white onions, or maybe you can use red onions, which is also mild, or you can use shallots, which are mild as well. You know, shallots are the really small onions. We have them in Ghana as well. They are sweeter and they are milder. That's something to watch out for. The other thing that I did as well is that I actually peeled off the skin of the cocoyam. I remember the lady never used to peel the skin off, and I should have actually asked my elders before venturing into this adventure of making my own Agoo. So yeah, that's another mistake that I made. So make sure you don't make the same mistake that I made. So if you can leave the skin on and roast it, you have like the barbecue style grills. Those are the best. You know, like when we have the coal pots, the traditional coal pots that our mothers and our grandmothers used to use and still use, you can actually put like a grill on top. And I feel like with those ones you can control it. And my one was really dry because I used a gas grill, and the grills that actually we have here, that's the one that I use. And what I found is that those kind of grills can dry out anything. So if you have like those kind of barbecue style grills with a charcoal, I think they are actually the best one to go for. Or if you have like a coal pot where you can just put a grid on and then grill your cocoyam, that is the best, so that it doesn't get too dry and too hard. So those are the mistakes. If I can remember, those are the two mistakes that I made. So do try and avoid them. And let's get started now. We start off with the cocoyam over here. I have put these cocoyams. They were so expensive. I bought it from the farmers market in Birmingham, and yeah, if you can tell, underneath the skin you can see a purpley color. So there's a purple color, and I believe that it was imported from West Africa. So the ones from Western Africa, Ghana or Nigeria, wherever, I like the earthly tone to it. It is very nice. It tastes nicer. It tastes a bit more earthy. And these ones are from Costa Rica. I didn't really like it. You can tell they don't have that purpley color underneath. And I think they are called Eidos, if I am saying the name right. And if you watch the intro of the video where I shared some few mistakes that I made and how to avoid them, if you want to have the perfect Agoo, just go back please and watch it, and you'll find all of those advice, so that you can apply it if you are planning to make Agoo for yourself. So I peeled it, and I shouldn't have. So I've just cut it into pieces, and then after this I am going to put it under the grill. So again, if you can watch the beginning of the video, it's got all the information that you need to go about this. And then I have my peanuts as well. I've got the red skinned ones. I just like to leave the skin on, and then I dry roasted it on the stove. That's all I did, and just for some minutes. So just stir it here and there for some minutes. I've got some green chilies over there. So I've got a mix of chilies, of paprika, some habanero, and just some finger chilies as well. But you can use any green chilies of your choice. Precisely, you need green chilies. It adds to the taste of this. So there we have it. My peanuts are ready. So I'm just gonna put it on the side to cool down. When it cools down, it will get crunchy. So as you can tell, the skin or the outside layer of my cocoyam is quite hard. After I grilled it for about 20-25 minutes ish, I think, or probably less. So I've got my onions and the green peppers grounded, and I am just going to start adding my cocoyam over here. And do not worry about how hard it is. Actually, one reason why it's hard is because firstly I peel the skin off, but the other thing as well is that even if the skin was left on, agoo is usually like that, and that's what I like about it. It's just that peeling the skin just made it harder than it should have been. So yeah, it's okay to have all of those chunks in there. That's fine. That's how it's supposed to be actually. Just that mine was not exactly as, as soft. I still enjoyed it nonetheless. So we just mash this as you have seen, and then I put on my peanuts, the roasted ones. You can also roast your peanuts under the oven, in the oven, and that's fine as well. Just cleaning it up so that it's presented nicely. And I added on some green onions to garnish, but you don't have to do that, especially if you have a lot of onions already in yours. So there we have it. This is agoo, and it is so simple to make, and it is so tasty. If you follow the advice and the few tips that I gave at the beginning, you will have the perfect agoo and you will love it. And this was so nice. And avocado and peanuts, you need that in your life. You need it. So palm nut oil gives it that color, and you don't have to add palm nut oil, but if you're gonna use palm nut oil, use the Zomi palm nut oil, or you can use the oil from the surface of your palm nut soup. It is actually the tastiest ever palm nut oil that you can have. So if you have that, use that. If not, use Zomi palm nut oil. If you don't have Zomi palm nut oil, don't worry, you can use any other palm nut oil. But if you want the best tasting one, try and go for a quality palm nut oil. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and take care of yourself and take care of each other. Bye for now.